The garden's like a child. It always needed something. But we ought to be self-sufficient these days. That was all I needed for tonight. Now, I focused on the garden. The seeds were beneath the porch, which kept them safe from the sun. I always wanted to plant the flowers, but we needed space for the beets. After that, I dragged the bag of seeds again, my legs aching, and dropped it back under the house. I never saw or nothing, but I knew there were wild animals around. Then I watered the beet seeds. Surprisingly, the summer heat hadn't gotten to the water yet. After that, I watered the tomatoes as well. I used to overwater everything. Didn't think there could be too much of a good thing. Now that I was done with the garden, I could start on dinner. This door doesn't open anymore. There's something stuck inside the keyhole. This house liked to sap my strength. Like a vulture, hungry, always. Sometimes I starved no matter what I did.
Forecast for central and southeast Mud County for the rest of the overnight. Mostly clear. Lows in the upper 50s. Today, mostly sunny. Highs in the lower 80s. Southeast winds around 5 miles an hour. Tonight, mostly clear. Lows
There's
in the
always
lower
some kind of
60s.
mess here.
South winds around 5 miles an hour. Wednesday, mostly sunny. Highs in the mid-80s.
You can't
South winds
remember
5
what
to
he
10
wanted up
miles
here.
an hour.
This hasn't worked in a while.
Forecast for central and southeast Mud County for the rest of the overnight. Mostly clear. Lows in the upper 50s. Today, mostly sunny. Highs in the lower 80s. Southeast winds around 5 miles an hour. Tonight, mostly clear. Lows in the lower 60s. South winds around 5
Welcome
miles
home,
an hour.
Angie. Tonight's recipe is hearty venison stew. Mix noodles, venison, diced tomato, and 2 sprigs of thyme in a pot. Cook on medium heat. Remove after 30 seconds. Dinner's ready.
Forecast for central and southeast Mud County for the rest of the overnight. Mostly clear.
I didn't usually leave the knives on the counter.
Today, mostly
This
sunny.
house had a habit of moving things around.
Southeast winds around 5 miles an hour. Tonight, mostly clear. Lows in the lower 60s. South winds around 5 miles an hour. Wednesday, mostly sunny. Highs in the mid-80s. South winds 5 to 10 miles an hour.
I still needed more ingredients. The tablet would replay the recipe if I'd forgotten it.
Welcome home, Angie. Tonight's recipe is hearty venison stew. Mix noodles, venison, diced tomato, and 2 sprigs of thyme in a pot. Cook on medium heat. Remove after 30 seconds. Dinner's ready.
Lower 80s. Southeast winds around 5 miles an hour. Tonight, mostly clear. Lows in the lower 60s. South winds around 5 miles an hour. Wednesday, mostly sunny. Highs in the mid-80s. South winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. For central and southeast Mud County for the rest of the overnight. Mostly clear. Lows in the upper 50s.
You're still missing something. Maybe you should check the recipe again. There was always some kind of fresh meat in the freezer. Sometimes we got venison, sometimes other things. You're not done here. You still need more ingredients.
Welcome home, Angie. Tonight's recipe is hearty venison stew. Mix noodles, venison, diced tomato, and 2 sprigs of thyme in a pot. Cook on medium heat. Remove after 30 seconds. Dinner's ready.
I still needed more ingredients. The tablet would replay the recipe if I'd forgotten it. Up high, where they should be. You used to read here all the time. Once everything was prepped, I placed the lid on the pot, then moved it to the stove. I turned on the burner, then counted 30 seconds under my breath. and took it off at what I'd hoped to be the right time. Wow, this turned out great. I knew what I was doing. Everything was always just perfect. After dinner, I went upstairs and prepared for bed. Upstairs was my personal hell. No matter how hard I worked, it always needed more from me. Remember how I used to hide from her in this box? I used to be able to just go to sleep. I had hobbies. I liked reading. I liked this TV show as well. I used to wear beautiful dresses. Now it was all just rags and rags and rags. These are full of stuff that you haven't put away yet. Thankfully, we haven't noticed. Your garden looks nothing like the ones in the magazines. I often feel like I've been shot through and torn up, like I'm more whole than person. And sometimes I would look in the mirror and I would see myself and I would hate what I see. And while I was there, I'd think. I couldn't say it out loud. His sheets are the loudest. I was done, for now. Finishing the day was like swimming up a waterfall, like staunching an artery, like saving a wilted flower. I closed the lid and started the mission. Calves aching, I crawled into bed. And finally, I was allowed to. The garden was like a child. It always needed something. I ought to be self-sufficient these days. Anything for hunger. Now I could focus on the garden. I went underneath the porch and got out the beet seeds. It was hot
Hey,
again today.
don't listen to her.
Another sweltering
I think she's
humid summer.
insane.
I'm drenched head to toe.
You should plant the flowers
heat
instead.
Falling down my leg. I planted the beets, then I tilled the soil. Good, yes. Oh, that feels so good.
Yuck. I don't know how you can stand doing this. Don't get me wrong. It's a good look for you. Clean yourself up so we can go inside.
Once that was all done, I watered the tomatoes as well.
I think you need a little more sleep if you want to do more.
House liked to sap my strength. They picked at me, and I starved often, but tonight was going to be different.
Severe weather issued from our county, West Virginia. Stay indoors. Heavy rain is expected and flash flooding is possible. Strong winds exceeding 50 miles per hour. Heavy rain and wind is expected to continue throughout the night.
Welcome home, Angie. Tonight's recipe is hearty venison stew. Noodles, venison, diced tomato, 2 sprigs of thyme. Count 30 seconds. There's no turning back. Dinner's ready.
The knife was out on the counter again. Chop, chop, chop. Just don't look up.
Indoors. Heavy rain is expected and flash flooding is possible. Strong winds exceeding 50 miles per hour. Heavy rain and wind is expected to continue throughout the night.
Hey, what are you doing? Stop it, just stop. You do realize no one likes your cooking, right?
There was always some kind of fresh meat in the freezer. I liked fresh meat. I liked how it was cold. I liked how it felt in my hands.
Oh my goodness. Wait. You're just like her. Oh, nothing.
Severe weather issues from is expected and flash flooding is possible. Exceeding 50 miles per hour. Heavy rain and wind is expected to continue throughout the night.
You want to make this mess worse.
Severe weather issued from our county.
It's just that, you know, there's always help out there if you need it.
Expected and flash flooding
And you look like you really need it.
Heavy rain is expected to continue throughout the night.
One, two, three. Count with me from 1, 2, 3 to 1, 2, 3. Let's go. 1, 2, 3.
It was awful. It was slow. I couldn't save this. We were going to starve. It was my fault. I placed the pot on the table, set the plates, and called them to die. I couldn't save them. Upstairs was my personal hell. No matter how much I cleaned, no matter how hard I worked, it was always, and always, and always, and always, and always.
ruthless bitch.
I wasn't sure when this started. I felt like I've been drowning for a really long time. And I've been drowning for so long. So I had this dream where I was this flower. I felt
knitted into ribs of fragile bulbs, a corona around your bones.
This is where you are picked upon and plucked upon, given as the giver of nectar, of which we devour and partake. Dinner is ready.